Now with all those installations complete, we can connect up our R16 to our computer's USB port, and then we'll go ahead and fire up Cubase. On the R16, press USB, and we have three different options here. Audio interface, card reader, or else USB storage. Let's select the first one here, audio interface. When we hit enter on that, we'll be given a couple of settings. You can either continue from the settings, the USB settings from the last project, or you can reset them. Let's go ahead and press reset, select reset and press enter. Okay, first things first, underneath Cubase, File and New Project, and this screen will come up showing us all the available templates that we can record into, and sure enough, here are the three templates that we just dropped in that template folder. I'll select the last one here, which is 8 mono recordings, and that file location's fine. So now we have 8 tracks to record into, but here's what we're going to do. Here's a setting we will get very familiar with when we're setting up our R16. We'll go into Devices, Device Setup, and we're going to add a Mackie Control, and you can select the Zoom R16 R24 as the in and out of the MIDI right here, and apply that and hit OK. And here's now what you can do. Check out the transport. Bang, you can start, stop, go straight back to the top, fast forward, rewind, even use the data dial to scroll around your song. It's just a very quick way of getting around your song. Also, all of the faders here will start controlling the faders on each of these tracks. And in fact, if we go underneath Devices and select Mixer, you can see that we can adjust a whole bunch at a time. Try doing that with a mouse. Can't be done, right? So that works out really, really well. You can then also use the solo buttons right here to solo any track. So let me just go back to the very first one here. So in terms of getting around using the transport and the sliders and the status keys, you know, that's very quick to get around. You basically bring it up underneath, like we saw, Device Setup. But here's another thing you can do. There are some user commands here that can make use of these 5 F keys. So for example, I could go to F1 here, select from all, I mean, there's zillions of different parameters you could set up. I'm going to zoom in using the F1, and then perhaps zoom out using F2. I'll apply that and OK. And sure enough, we can zoom in or zoom out of the timeline there with just one click. Pretty cool, huh? In about 2 minutes, we set up the R16 to be an incredibly powerful control surface with transport, faders, and also 5 quick shortcuts to your favorite functions within your audio application. By the way, this isn't limited to Cubase. This will work basically on any DAW that allows for Mackie Control. Just go underneath the device setup and set up a Mackie Control looking to the R16 driver as the MIDI in and out. So now let's look at how we can use the R16 as an unbelievably high quality audio interface.